Let's do a little bit of practice. So we're going to practice factual information, so the positive, and then negative. Which one is negative? I'm going to ask you to read about Andrew Carnegie. And you know what, Angelin? I like the way you read, so please read it out loud to me.
Andrew Carnegie, 1835 to 1919. Andrew Carnegie was one of the wealthiest men who ever lived. He was an incredibly successful businessman who made enormous sums of money in the steel, oil, and railroad industry, as well as generating wealth. He also distributed it back to society, and Carnegie is still admired today for his philanthropy. Nonetheless, Carnegie did not grow up with a silver spoon in his mouth, and in fact, he came from a family of extremely modest means. He was born in Dunfermline, Scotland in 1835, and he grew up in a small two-room house that the Carnegies shared with another family. Though his family was not well educated, both his parents loved books and literature, and this was instilled in him also. Carnegie's father was a handloom weaver, a trade that required significant skill, though the Industrial Revolution was already impacting the industry as mechanical looms began to replace human workers.
All right, so here we have this text. And just to throw back, what kind of text do you think this is?
History.
I would take historical. Sure. Okay. Would you like to read it again quietly, or are you ready to see the questions?
I think I'll see the questions first.
All right. If you need to go back, just let me know.
I think the first question's answer is C.
That is correct. Good job.
The second question's answer is D.
Excellent. Very nice, Angelin. Do you remember what you read that told you the answer for number one?
Number one said his father was like a weaver, and it required lots of skill, but mechanical looms were affecting his work.
All right. And then number two, do you remember what you read that gave you the answer?
The first one is he didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his mouth, and the second one is his family shared a two-roomed house with another family. So
Great. Andrew, you've heard the silver spoon phrase before?
what?
You've heard about the silver spoon?
Well, I haven't heard about it, but I know it means you have a lot of money.
Okay. Yeah. All right. That's excellent. I was wondering as you read it if you had heard it because, yeah, it is very colloquial.